So many nice things I can barely count. I might regrew the rainforest and lost puppies I found. I might give blankets to cold kids and ice cream to warm kids. But the nicest thing I did all year, the nicest thing I did, I can't do this.
Hello friends and welcome to my commentary corner. If you're new here, welcome, and if you like Bob's Burgers, trust me, you are in the right place and you should stick around because we have a good time around here. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for being a part of the burger community. And here on my channel, we are celebrating Belch the Halls. We're going through the Christmas season with the Belchers, and we actually started celebrating the holidays with the Belchers all the way back in October, starting with all of the Halloween specials, and then in November doing all of the Thanksgiving specials. So you should definitely go and check those videos out if you have not yet. And honestly, having a series through the holidays has been just the thing that I've needed. I hope that you guys have been enjoying this as much as I have. If you're having a great time, put that down in the comments below. But I feel like Christmas kind of loses its magic over the years as you grow older and become an adult and gain more responsibilities, and soon you're the one who's not really receiving gifts anymore and having to pay for all the gifts, and just life gets hard and a certain someone no longer delivers presents to you under the tree any longer. But then once you have kids, I feel like that Christmas magic is kind of reintroduced into your life and makes you remember just the fun that you used to have as a child, and just feel like it's really nostalgic. And so today I just wanted to focus more on some of the kid-focused episodes for the Christmas specials. And of course the kids are involved in all of the Christmas episodes, but I feel like in these ones you definitely just got to see the Christmas spirit through the kids' eyes. And so that means today we're going to talk about the episodes Nice Capades, Better Off Sled, and Jean's Christmas Break. And let's jump into it. So starting off with Nice Capades, which is in season 6, episode 5. This episode starts out with the Belchers at the mall doing a little Christmas shopping. How many of you guys go to the mall to do your shopping? I don't. I am a thrift store girly through and through. I cannot afford mall prices, and neither really can the Belchers. But anyways, I know that during the holidays they tend to have like really big discounts and all of that. So the Belchers are at the mall and the kids eye a massage chair that is currently being used by this older gentleman. They're like, well, we want to use the massage chair. And this is not one of their finer moments, I will say, but I think that's kind of the whole point of the episode.
Ugh, that guy can't still be using the massage chair. He knows we're waiting.
They essentially bully this man out of the massage chair.
All right, sir, let's push it along. Other people want to use the chair. Why don't we make it even more relaxing? We can crank up this white noise machine for you. You like gentle rain? Uh-oh, not so gentle. More like a tropical storm. Uh-oh, tidal wave.
Okay, I'm getting up.
What, so soon?
They succeed in their goal, they make him leave, but then they find out that this man is no other than...
Whoa.
I'm Santa. You just kicked Santa out of the massage chair.
Or at least he's the mall Santa. But they all still believe in Santa Claus, so I apologize if there's any children watching. Just, you didn't hear that. Yes. No, the real Santa. No, I'm sorry. So he's the mall Santa, of course. He kind of threatens them with the naughty list, because he's like, that was kind of whack what y'all just did.
But as mall Santa, I'm required to report on good and bad behavior. And it all goes back to headquarters, you know, if you get my gist.
To Santa. Okay.
They were kind of being jerks about it, so as soon as they find out that this man is Santa, they're freaking out. And I mean, most of all, Louise is freaking out. Louise is like weirdly really into Santa, I think mainly because he gets her gifts, and so she's like not trying to jeopardize her gift experience.
Presents! A letter from Santa. Dear Tina, Jean, and Louise. Per mall Santa number count of the massage chair incident, you have all been placed on the naughty list and will not be receiving any presents this year. What? Cool?
Ho, ho, ho.
So she's like, we got to make sure that we do not get on the naughty list for Santa. So she becomes obsessed with trying to get on this Santa's good side, this mall Santa's good side. And in order to do that, Louise proposes that they put on some kind of show to convince this mall Santa that they're actually good kids. And she wants to tell him about all of the good things that they did in that past year.
Guys, we gotta do an ice show, huh? We'll do a little ice capade about how good we've been, and that's what Santa will hear about. Hold on. We could call it Nice Capades.
And so they put on an ice skating show at the mall, and they're ready to talk about all the good stuff they did over the year. However, the truth is stretched just a bit. In other words, they were lying. They did not do half the stuff that they talked about, especially Louise.
Tina, you did some nice things this year. What you got?
Well, over the summer I found a horseshoe crab that was stuck on its back. I flipped it over and it went back into the ocean.
Yeah, that's a sweet thing you did, but it's not nearly enough. You didn't just plop the thing back into the ocean. You adopted it, huh? And raised it as your own.
But that's not the truth.
Screw the truth.
She very much embellishes on some of the good deeds or just like completely makes up stuff so that she'll look better. And I feel like this episode is kind of showing a running theme for Louise in that she has a really difficult time taking responsibility for her actions. It tends to be, it's always someone else's fault.
We provided some ambiance that might have been misinterpreted as annoying. You threw some major attitude. And if someone would have just gotten out of a massage chair earlier, we wouldn't even be here.
And she has a really tough time being humbled and humbling herself and just accepting that she made a mistake about something. They put on this whole show. Linda sews the costumes. Teddy's hockey team comes and is a part of it.
You know, if you need more skaters, there's some guys on my hockey team that could help out.
On Christmas Eve?
It's a Jewish hockey league. We're the Mighty Schmucks. Don't tell them I'm not Jewish.
Mr. Fischoeder becomes a part of it and does the music for it. I mean, it's a whole production that they put on.
So let's open that bottle of liquor. Hey, bourbon, take me home.
I mean, honestly, last minute, and it's kind of impressive.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the Nice Capades, an evening of warm and generous acts.
So they put this whole show on, and while they're singing about all of the supposed good things that they did,
And then those reheated evil nuggets got mad and turned into an angry tornado! Oh! So I did what I had to do to save the world. I ate the nuggets! I ate the evil nuggets! Yeah!
Louise realizes as she looks at herself in the reflection, she realizes she's not doing the right thing.
I grew the rainforest and lost puppies I found them. I gave blankets to cold kids and ice cream to warm kids. But the nicest thing I did all year, the nicest thing I did, I can't do this.
And if telling the truth means that she has to end up on the naughty list, she's willing to do so because it feels worse to lie and possibly end up on the nice list.
You were right. We shouldn't have lied. You gotta tell Santa to bring Jean and Tina presents tomorrow. They're good kids. And I don't belong on the nice list.
Which was a very big moment for her in her character development, and I really appreciate that. I think it just shows her growing up and maturing and understanding that it is important to take ownership of your actions and your mistakes. I think that this episode was really good in just showing some of the kids just growing and learning how to take responsibility. And we're actually going to move on into our next episode, which is Better Off Sled, and that's in season 9, episode 10. So in this episode, it is snowing and the kids are having a snow day and they decide what better to do than go sledding.
Wonder Wharf feels more like Winter Wharf after a record-breaking snowstorm overnight.
All right, team, let's chop with the hot chalk. Sleds awaits.
Another question, how many of you guys go sledding whenever it snows? I am down here in the south, so it don't really be snowing like that. If we do get snow, it's probably like one day a year, maybe 2 days a year. I feel like snow is fun until it's not. It's nice to look at and it's pretty to look at for like a day and then you want it gone, and luckily we do have that privilege. I know that a lot of our northern states do not get that, so if you experience that every winter, I'm sorry. But anyways, so the kids go sledding and they get all their gear, they get their little sleds and they go out there. They're having a great time. But then all of a sudden, some very annoying some very annoying teenage boys come and ruin the fun. I'm like, first of all, do you have nothing better to do other than antagonize small children? I don't understand why they get pleasure from this, but it's a little disturbing. Why do these older kids feel happy about pushing around little kids? What do you gain from that? I don't know. Clearly something's going on at home, and yeah. So the teen boys are being annoying, and of course, the like leader of this little teen group is none other than Logan, which I've talked about briefly before. He is Louise's arch nemesis. Yeah, we don't like him. We don't like Logan. We don't like his parents either, especially his mom, Cynthia. Ooh, he's antagonizing Louise.
Oh, great. It's Louise Smelcher.
So clever, Logan. Look, I know your tiny little brain doesn't understand things, so let me help you out here. This is a sledding hill where people sled every time it snows.
They're trying to fight back and are not really succeeding. And then regular-sized Rudy ends up inviting his cousin, who plays softball, to come and defend them.
Hey, my cousin Mandy's a pitcher on the high school softball team. She lives near here. Maybe she could help.
Rudy's cousin is Brienne of Tarth.
So, yeah, this is Mandy.
Yeah, hi, I'm Mandy. Rudy cried until I said I'd come.
Things are in her favor for a little bit, and she's able to push them back. There's like a full-on turf war that is happening between these groups right now.
Hoo ha! Oh, my neck! Hoo ha! Hoo ha! Hoo ha! Hoo ha! Hoo ha!
Because it really is that serious. Like, it is.
Hoo ha!
But then, unfortunately, she's got to get out of there.
Oh, snow down my back! Snow down my back! Oh, down my crack. That's it. I'm done.
The kids lose the hill for that day, which is unfortunate. But then the kids come back and they're trying to fight for their hill yet again.
We're sledding whether you guys throw snowballs at us or not.
Oh, we're gonna throw snowballs at you.
And then, just in the nick of time, Rudy's cousin comes.
What the?
Mandy?
And she brings a whole squad with her of all of her friends from the other sports teams at school. And they finally force the teen boys out and they're able to win the hill back for the kids. And it's a victorious moment.
It's the whole softball team! Ah! And the girls' basketball team! And the lacrosse team!
Get 'em, girls!
And we love to see it. I love seeing the Belcher kids' adventures. It's just fun seeing all of the shenanigans that they get into. So they stole the hill back. That was cool. And then we're going to move into our next episode, which is Jean's Christmas Break, and that is in season 12, episode 10. So with this one, of course, it's centering on our beloved Jeannie Beanie, who is actually my favorite character. It starts out, the family is just kind of sitting around eating breakfast or whatever, and Jean is playing his favorite record that he had found in like his parents' closet, and it's this old vintage record from like the 70s.
Who are you?
Oh, I forgot I still had that. That's Percy McTinselbud. It's a really weird Christmas album from the 70s.
It's a Christmas album? Why are there kittens diving into a teacup?
I'll just donate it to the trash.
No, I want it. It makes me uncomfortable in a way I kind of like.
And this boy plays it on repeat every single Christmas. Ever since he found it, he is obsessed with it.
DJ Jean favorite. You know it. You love it.
Oh, God.
So he's playing this record over and over and over again. It's not a particularly good song. To Jean it is, so of course that's why he plays it. But to the rest of the family, it's a pain, and they're over it.
Oh, this album gets way too much play. Some of us don't need to hear it every 10 minutes.
This is your fault, Dad.
I know.
And then the evening comes, they tell Jean, hey, you gotta cut it off for the day, my guy. So they go to sleep, and Jean loves this thing so much that he wants to sleep with it. Do kids still sleep with like their favorite toys nowadays? I don't know if that's still a thing, but I feel like that was very much a thing, back in the day. So Jean sleeps with the record. Not a great idea because of course it breaks.
You're a great song. You're a great song. Huh? Ah! No! Oh my god! Oh my god!
Jane, what is it?
And Jean is devastated, to say the very least. He's just wrecked by this, and he is trying to put it back together. It's not working.
It's okay. I'm taping it back together, and we'll be listening to Percy McTinselbud's funky Christmas hits again in no time. It's fine. That's perfect.
I actually think it could use more.
Oh god! Why couldn't it have been me? Why couldn't it have been me?
So then he's trying to find another one, and of course this record just happens to be like a one of a kind. It was very rare, and they just didn't make any more or whatever. There's no more available.
Then there was a fire at the Toodaloo Records warehouse. No one died, but if there were any copies of the record in there, they died. That copy of the Percy McTinselbud that you were holding could be the last physical copy on this blue marble we call Earth.
So then this just discourages Gene even more, and his family just sees how discouraged he is. I mean, shoot, he's like,
I never want to hear any holiday music ever again.
because he's so saddened by this tragic event. So then the family gets the bright idea to try and recreate Percy McTinselbud's tinsel machine for him, which is very sweet. And they're having to go completely off of memory because they, don't have the song or whatever. So they record this song for him.
Percy McTinselbud's Tinsel Machine intro track, take one.
Percy McTinselbud's Tinsel Machine.
The hippest moves you've ever grouped to on the workshop dance floor.
It doesn't sound great, but there's a whole lot of love in it. They play it for Gene, and
We made you a tape of Percy McTinselbud.
Okay. No! I love it.
he's not upset with them for making it, I don't think. I think he's more so upset at the fact that they're trying their hardest to cheer him up, and there's just no way that anyone can meet the level that is Percy McTinselbud's Tinsel Machine. It's just truly a work of art.
I'm sorry. You guys worked so hard. And then I make you guys feel bad about trying to do something nice. I just keep ruining Christmas.
He goes and he runs off, and he's just in his feelings in his bedroom, and he is visited by Percy McTinselbud himself in a vision or whatever.
Hey, Gene. Want some tinsel?
What about the tape your family made?
I couldn't listen to it. Them trying to redo that record is like trying to paint the Sistine Chapel with a bunch of gravy.
I actually think it's pretty great that they made that tape for you. For you, your family's version might not be your favorite version, but maybe someday you'll give the tape to your kids, and it'll be their favorite version.
So then Gene decides to give it a chance, and he actually ends up remixing it a little bit and putting his own little spin on it, and he loves it.
The music isn't gone. This is Percy McTinselbud now. It just needed a little touching up and some major remixing.
Wow. Ooh.
And I just really appreciated that. Again, just another episode, I think, showing some character development and growth for the kids. And Gene had to learn to kind of let something go to usher in something maybe even better. His expectations were dashed, but he got something, I think, so much more worthwhile in return. And his family's love and dedication really just paid off, I think. And now we're actually going to take a little break, and I want to do something a little special just before we jump into our trivia. Speaking of special holidays, it makes me think of special events and planning and all of that. And I just wanted to take the time to give a little shout out to a friend of mine, because I absolutely love just getting to support them and their endeavors and their businesses. That's why I wanted to talk with you guys about Silk and Stone events. If you're planning a wedding or any kind of event, Yariel is your girl, and Silk and Stone events will get it done for you. And she mainly does weddings. However, she also does, smaller events like baby showers, birthdays, smaller things like that. And if you'd actually like to enjoy the celebration instead of stress over every single little thing in the planning process, Silk and Stone Events has got you covered. And something that I really love about the website that Yariel built is just how clearly she walks you through the planning process. Before jumping into any planning though, she wants to get to know you, your vision, your style, your priorities, you. She's intentional but also personal, and she cares about each and every client. And as you look through her services, you'll see that she offers full wedding planning and coordination. And that's for those couples who really want that support from the very beginning until the big day. Things like shaping the vision, managing vendors, timelines, all of the behind the scenes details that can get overwhelming really fast. I fully understand just how overwhelming it can be to plan a wedding. She helped me plan mine, and it was literally a godsend. And she also offers partial planning and day of coordination if you've already done some planning yourself, but would just like a professional to step in and make sure everything comes together smoothly. And as I scroll through her gallery and Instagram, you can just get a feel for her style. Everything feels thoughtful, cohesive, and classy, might I say, but still true to each couple and their event. And when you're ready to reach out, the inquiry form is on her website, and it makes it super easy. You just share some basic details about your event, timeline, and what kind of support you're looking for, and then she takes it from there. And I've got her website and Instagram linked down below, so definitely go and check them out, even if you're not planning something something right now. Everyone's got important events that they're trying to plan in the future. Maybe you have a friend who's needing to plan something right now. Don't hesitate to reach out. You can, of course, reach her through her inquiry form or just through a DM on Instagram. She's extremely responsive. She is there for you. And you could also just go and give her a follow on her Instagram and just show her some love and support. I'm sure she would greatly appreciate that as well. And I could not recommend her more highly. I know that she is my bestie, but she truly is fantastic at her job. So I just wanted to hype her up. And if you decide to use her for planning, you will not regret having her in your corner. I can promise you that. And now we're gonna jump into our trivia break. We're gonna test the burger smarts as always and see how many we can get right. Hopefully all of them, who knows? Okay, starting off with number 1. While helping Bob with his TV spot, Gene wears his Sasquatch mask and goes by what name? Beef Squatch. He goes by Beef Squatch. All right, number 2. What is the name of one of the vendors or foods being sold at the Wharf It Down Food Festival in Best Burger? What is the name of one of the vendors or foods? I don't remember. Gosh, they always have to have one. All right. Number 3. In OT, the outside toilet, how many flower babies does Gene drop at school? Oh gosh. He drops, is it 2 or 3? I think it's 2. I have to imagine the scene in my head. I'm gonna say 2. I'm going with 2. All right, number 4. What is the name of the end credits song whose lyrics go, all the girls like to get freaky with a freak that's pretty sneaky? I don't think I know the answer to that. All right, moving on. Number 5. Who tries to rob the Oceanside Bank? That would be Mickey. And then number 5. What not so famous singer sang, "Who's that knocking on my door? Ooh, it's Mr. Dance Floor." I believe it's Fanny. Who's that knocking on my door? Ooh, it's Mr. Dance Floor. What was the rest of the lyrics? Now it's time we get all dancy or something like that. I don't know. It was not good. All right, let's check the answers. I know we at least got 2 wrong. I think more. Ooh. Okay, number 1 was Beef Squatch. Number 2, hot fudge car wash, cupcake flavored ice cream served on a waffle, pizza tacos, and robot cake. Oh man, okay, I was thinking about the scene from, when they did the food truck festival. I don't know why I was thinking about that one, but this is a totally different one. I would have remembered at least pizza tacos because Gene was like, pizza tacos, 10 for $1. Don't you tell me 10 for $1. Okay, number 3 is 3. Dang it. I was like, it's either between 2 and 3 of the flower babies that Gene dropped, but he dropped 3. Okay, got that one wrong. Number 4 is Sneaky Pete. Number 5 was Mickey, and number 6 was Fanny. Okay, yo, we got 3 right. We're gonna focus on the positive. And now back to our regularly scheduled program. This has been Belch the Halls Part 2, numero 2. And we're gonna move into, of course, Part 3 next week. We're gonna talk about just some more of the wacky Christmas adventures that the Belchers experience. And so I'm gonna be talking about the episodes The Last Gingerbread House on the Left, Yachty or Nice, and Nightmare 2 Days Before Christmas. So definitely hit that subscribe button so that you don't miss out on the alert for that, and so that you can see this face a whole lot more. And also hit that like button if you like this video. And I will catch you on the next one. Bye!